Hi guys, Robbo46 here and welcome yourselves to round 13 of Robbo's Racing League on MotoGP 15. This week we are racing at Misano. It was set up to be a really good race. Let's have a little look at the qualifying results, and it was one racer on pole, closely followed by Pistol in second, N-Jerk in the third, 0.6 behind, and me. That is my best qualifying I've had in a long time. In fact, probably throughout this whole series, in fourth. 0.6 behind as well. Armorland 99 5th, Ideal in 6th, MO007 Heskey 7th, STB Bike at 8th, and GSXR Map 24 in 9th. I was really looking forward to this race because during the week when I was doing time trial, I was doing really consistently fast lap times, and usually I'm over a second behind the top guys, but on the leaderboards and time trial, my lap times were as they are now, 0.6 behind him. So I was really looking forward to this race, and I couldn't wait to get started. I was just hoping I was going to have a good race. One thing that you may notice when I'm racing is I had a really weird glitch. All my online data has been wiped. So when you go on how many Grand Prix you've done online and how many miles you covered, mine all said 0. And I had a weird glitch that the lady line, the what do you call it? The line that tells you when I'm braking that. For some reason it was on. It wasn't on in qualifying, and I had a really weird glitch. And as you can see, the lady line is on for corners only. And yeah, it took a few laps for me to stop getting distracted by it and start ignoring it. So you know, I had a pretty good start. I was fighting with, I think, N-Jerk in third place there. And obviously, I haven't used the line at all in MotoGP 15. I go really wide there, lose some drive, still in fourth place. So it's really annoying that the line was on. As I said, it did distract me a bit, and you'll see on the first few laps that I am missing a few apexes just because it's... When you're used to something not being there and then it's there, it's just really distracting. It's like disco lights everywhere. So I was just trying to ignore it, and yeah, it wasn't working in the first few laps, but eventually I do manage to start ignoring it and get back to where I'm doing. Like I said, it didn't come on in qualifying, which is really weird. It is turned off, but my online stuff reset, and that was on for some reason. I don't know why, but I need to have a look to see what's caused that. It was just a random glitch. So still in fourth place at the moment. The leaders aren't that far ahead, which is good. Just lose fourth place momentarily, but just managed to get back in front of the guy in fourth and retake fourth. Pistol just at the fastest lap on the first lap. Well, he was the fastest on the first lap. But yeah, front guys not pulling away as much as they would usually. And a crash there for Pistol, you may have just seen go off to the side. I'm not sure if he hit the curb or just went way too wide, I'm not sure. So I was actually up to third at this point. And the front guys were still right there. Crash a bit further back for Lukey B67. Another crash for Pistol. So he's down in 7th place at the moment. I'm only 0.9 behind. We've done like 1.5 laps, so that really good going at the moment. Try not to get ahead of myself because, I mean, this is a massive mistake. I went way too wide and picked up a 0.2 of a second penalty, which is annoying because I had Armorland 99 right on my ass. So that's basically my lead over him gone, that penalty. So I needed to see if I could start pushing and pull away from him. As I said, at the moment, still being slightly distracted by the line. Obviously on the straight it's fine because it's not even there. But yeah, just I think it's this lap I start getting a good rhythm and ignoring the line altogether and just try and stay with these guys at the front. almost crashed there because I went across the curb, which you don't want to do. But luckily stayed on. 1.3 behind N-Jerk in second, so not that far behind. A little bit more ahead of Morland 99 up to 3/10. Almost lost the rear there. This is like the danger corner. It's a bit like that one at Silverstone that I didn't like, where the rear keeps trying to come around. This one's kind of dangerous on the front. But as you can see, our Morland 99 is still right there. The leaders only slowly pulling away, but not a massive lead they've got, which again making me really happy. The 1.2, as you just see, our Morland 99 had a crash, which meant I added a little bit of breathing space, which was nice. I could start relaxing or trying to. Something I don't really seem to be able to do when I'm doing the league races. I'm just really tense. But it was nice to go into this round with quite a bit of confidence after some good time trial sessions and getting a decent setup. So yeah, it's all looking good at the moment. A little bit wide there, but nothing major. Still staying with the guys. Cut that exit up a bit. So it's 1.5, 1.1 back now to Dylan in 4th. So it's not a massive bit of breathing space, not as big as I'd like it, but it'll have to do. And occasionally you will see the arrow pointing behind. 1.7, 0.9 back to Dylan. So at this point I thought, shit, he's going to catch me. So yeah, trying to put some decent laps together. Obviously, remembering I've still got that penalty. I was happy ignoring the lines now. They weren't distracting me at all. So yeah. So 1.6, had a massive moment there as I went over the curb. I thought, shit, I've lost loads of time there, but the split didn't tell me how far Dylan was behind. I was waiting until I got across the line. I knew that I lost a few seconds on those guys in front. But now we're going to look at the front two. Coming to the end of lap 7. And just ahead of one racer right now. And it was close racing for these guys throughout the whole race. Into the first corner. One racer goes a little bit wide. But manages to get up the inside. And gets a slightly better drive out. And then Jerk is back in the lead. Racer braking on the curb, which sends you really wide because your bike's bobbling away over the place. It's a tiny amount of breathing space, if you can call 0.3 of a second breathing space for M-Jerk there. And you just saw my name pop up. Keep it nice and tight. 0.4 at the moment, so the gap has gone up by 1 whole tenth. So go through the quick right-handers. Closing loads on the brakes there, went a little bit wide, but gained more time than he lost. Right on the back of N-Jerk now. Corner, went in a bit too hot there, which meant that N-Jerk could have a decent gap to get slipstream down the start-finish straight. You saw some numpty who was just stopped on track, which actually distracted me going into the first corner on one of the laps. I ended up going really wide in the first corner just because of that. Obviously we're on with N-Jerk there, going a little bit wide, and you see one racer trying to capitalise on that little mistake, which he does, gets up the inside. Who gets a better drive is N-Jerk, but now one racer has the slipstream. Will he outbrake him? Tries to get up the inside, but Jet gets a better drive out. Nothing in it still. As you can see, that arrow one racer is right there. Over the curbs there, lose a little bit of drive, and one racer tries to come through and does. And then Jack tries to get back at him by taking a tighter line up the inside, but one racer gets slightly better drive out. And Jack back in the lead into the final corner, and one racer gets a good entry and exit out that corner as we start the final lap back with one race. You see he had a bit of a funny thing going on with his rider where he's like kind of sat on the side of the bike going down the straight, which looks a little bit weird, so I don't know what was going on there. I know he didn't mention his rider was drunk or something, but yeah, still in the lead, but battling ferociously with N-Jack. To the little straight, gets a good drive out. N-Jack trying to slipstream into the dodgy corner. And a good drive out. .2 of a second, so it's still nothing. And onto the back part of the circuit. Not that many corners left now. And you can see that arrow has gone. See, one racer has pulled away from N-Jack slightly. Really close to crashing there as he was braking on the curb. Good job he didn't go over that curb, otherwise that may have been a crash. Half a second it is now. So he pulled away massively in that final sector. And final corner. Out he comes. And across the line, another win for one racer, N-Jack in second. Then this is my final lap. I had a pretty decent lead over Dylan in fourth place now. So I was pretty happy. Annoyed about the weird glitch in line, but I'd forgotten about it completely by now. I was just trying not to make any mistakes. The gap wasn't really that big back to Dylan. It's still 1.1, but it was kind of stabilised around there. It went up to about 1.4 and then came back down and just yo-yoed from lap to lap. But by this last lap I was in a good rhythm, and 1.3 now, so it's going in the right direction, and I was more than happy. Come to the final sector. Try not to go too much on the curbs because you can crash quite easily there. A little bit wide, but managed to bring it back. 1.4 to Dylan now. 6.4 to N-Jack. Final corner, out we come. And there we go! I got a third place! My best result I've had in such a long time. I couldn't tell you how happy I was from all the crashing I've been doing in previous rounds, and knowing that I can go quicker. But finally something clicked at Misano, and I managed to get back on the pace that I knew I could do. 7.4 behind N-Jack at the end, which is really good because over 10 laps usually I'm like 15 seconds behind, so kind of half the time. And of course the game doing what it usually does and kicked everyone at the lobby, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, that was the end of that. Like I said, after the race I actually checked my online stuff, and yeah, it said I'd done one Grand Prix online, which was a bit weird considering I've done quite a few. Well, not as many as I did in 13 or 14, but more than one anyway. So the final results: one racer took the win, closely followed by NJack. I got my best result since the first round, and probably the best race I've done in the whole league, with third place. Dylan kept me honest all the way to the line. He came home in fourth. Morland 99 was fifth. Pistol didn't have the best of times, a few crashes, was sixth. MO007 Heskey, likewise, he had a few crashes as well. He was seventh. SDB Biker was eighth. GSXR Matt 24 came home in ninth. Lukey B67, I think he was the one that was stopped on track going into the first corner. He was 10th, and not classified in the race because he had some connection issues was Moreland 97. Wasn't able to join the lobby, unfortunately. So that was that. Let's go and have a look to see what that's done to the championship. So one racer extends his lead by 5 points with 241 points in the lead. NJack is still second with 227. Dylan is third with 167. Morland 99 is fourth with 149. I'm now only 3 points behind him in fifth place with 146. Pistol in sixth place with 129. MO007 Heskey moves into triple figures in seventh with 103. SDB Biker in eighth with 92. CA Specialised ninth with 84. Brandy Scales 10th with 54. Unable to race. Well, he would have been able to race this week, but unfortunately got my message about the time change a bit too late. So unfortunately missed it, but we'll be back for the next round. Magic Milk 11th with 38, and Moreland 97 in 12th with 34. And then we're going to the second page of the championship. My Sweaty Gibbons has moved down to 13th with 32. Surfing Kid 18 and 14th with 28. Lukey B67 in 15th with 22. Colonel Carlos 16th with 20. GSXR Matt moves up to 17th with 16. Dobby Dazzler 18th with 11. Toynho 19th with 7. Dubman of 1989 in 20th with 7. And Samurai 421 in 21st with 4 points. So, that was Misano. Really good race for me, and really enjoyed that one. You always enjoy races more when you get a better result. So, yeah, really happy with my result, and hopefully we can finish the season off. We've only got 5 races left. Unfortunately, the next 2 I can't stand, which is Aragon, which will be the next race, which won't be this Friday. It will be the Friday the 4th of December, which will be the next race, and then we've got Motegi after that, which yeah, not looking forward to those 2 races, but I'll get them out of the way, and then we got some nice tracks. So yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like, subscribe to my channel for more content, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See you!